You needed to have me in order first. How am I gonna go on a date? My hair's not done, my nails is not done. Like what's going on?
I mean, I'm just trying to check you out. What are we talking about? I thought we were going out. Come on, you look good to me. Let's go.
No, I don't look good.
You look good. Come on, right?
I don't look good to myself.
What you want?
I want my hair and my nails done.
Why you got them done? We just met.
I don't care if we met today. That's your job.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at modern women getting stranded in the woods, apparently. Don't forget to drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump into it.
You ever heard the term alpine divorce? Because I sure hadn't until today. Alpine divorce is when you go on a hike with a man and he leaves you. And this has happened to me like 3 times in my life with like 2 different men. And this is actually such a real thing that there is a support group of women that it has happened to. And I think the reason why this happens so frequently is because usually men will pick the hike, the women will go, and it will be too challenging for them. But the men are just there because they want to hike, not because they actually want to, I don't know, spend time with the lady. And so they're like, no, I'm gonna continue the hike if you can't do it. Like, eat a dick.
An alpine divorce seems like an extreme thing to do, but it's unsurprising considering the mess that we have between men and women at this point.
Every day on the internet, I discover a fresh batch of new horrors to unpack. If I had a nickel for every time I've been left on a hike, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird to have it twice, right?
Is a hike considered a walking date? I mean, didn't modern women say those give off quote-unquote broke vibes?
I just saw a video of a woman in genuine distress because her boyfriend had taken her hiking and then left her out there. And then when you read the comments, all the comments are talking about how not only common it is, but there's actually a phrase for it called an alpine divorce, which is when men take women hiking, purposely leave them out there, and then hope they succumb to nature. Why the fuck are we calling it an alpine divorce? That's called murder. They are taking women out there in hopes that they come back alone. That's a divorce? Makes it sound consensual because you need 2 parties who agree to a divorce. He is murdering her. Let's stop coming up with stupid fucking phrases for men that murder people.
It's not quote-unquote murder, it's definitely stupid and dangerous, but accusing men of that is uncalled for.
So, what were you saying about not having fun?
I'm done having fun. I'm done having fun. I had so much fun in my 20s. So much fun with so many men. Too much fun, honestly. I think I, reached the fun limit. But I'm serious about dating. I'm in my 30s. I have a plan. I have a time frame. I have deadlines.
Right.
I want a baby in a year. I just froze my eggs. I want a ring in 9 months, and I want to be married a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
That's an awfully long-winded way of saying that she is just absolutely ran through and incredibly desperate.
So I'm looking for someone who is at that level.
Well,
and is willing to meet me at that level.
For sure. This is our first date, so
yeah,
I feel
know.
Like
that's why I'm being crystal clear, because so many men who look just like you have just wasted years of my life, and I'm so sick of it, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Well, I thought you were trying to have fun, so it's like...
No, I'm not having fun. I'm done having fun.
Right, you're done with fun now, but before...
I had so much fun.
Yeah, that much is clear.
With a lot of men.
Openly admitting that you had a lot of fun with a lot of men is a clear-cut sign of emotional baggage.
Yeah, I'm picturing a lot of things right now.
And I don't need to do it anymore. And honestly, you're really not my type. My friend told me to go out with you because she seems like you're the type that wants to settle down. So,
okay.
Normally I don't go for you, but I feel like maybe you're at the same place in your life and my life.
I don't know. Yeah, this might not be.
The way she's talking to him is nothing short of insulting. It's not actually his job to save her. So many of these women just expect men to take up the quote-unquote job of saving them from their own decisions.
My date showed up with her best friend. They ordered the most expensive food and drinks. I said I had to use the bathroom. I hope Daddy's credit card works.
People are mad at me for leaving a date who brought her best friend to dinner. Essentially, I had a date plan with one of the girls, and when I arrived, she said her friend was joining us. And when we sat down, they started ordering drinks and appetizers and complimented me the whole time. At this point, I knew this was a scam, and I left. And people are saying that I didn't have a right to leave because those women probably earn triple my wage, and I can't face the embarrassment of not being able to afford cheap drinks. And that poor dudes shouldn't date, just stay at home. I don't know. What do you guys think?
If they make triple his salary, then they should have no problem paying for what they ordered.
My date just walked out on me. When he saw me, I was with Francesca, her boyfriend, and Nick. My date just walked out on me within 30 seconds of seeing my face. He saw me. He said, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He also, when he saw me, I was with Francesca, her boyfriend, and Nick. So, like, not the best look, like, situation-wise, but he kind of snuck up on me. He was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. He never... Yeah, no, he walked in and, like, everybody was together.
He had every right to walk away. She pretty much lied to him when he saw her friends there.
I just had a guy ask me out on a coffee date. I'm sorry, I don't drink coffee, but even if I did, I wouldn't go on the date because I feel like I'm more of an investment than a coffee date. I just think that that's very high school and I don't like it. And when I try to explain in the nicest way that why I'm not interested, he's trying to give me other ideas that's basically on the same level as coffee. Like, oh, let's go to ice cream. Let's go to a bakery. I'm not a sweets person, not a bakery person. I'm a lunch and dinner person. So take me out to lunch and dinner.
She did that guy a massive favor when she got insulted over being taken out for a coffee.
He's like, oh, but what if we don't click? And then I spent all this money on an expensive dinner and, you know, you're just going to walk away from my life. I never said it had to be an expensive dinner, but I like dinner. I don't like dessert. I am a high value woman. I am a classy lady. Like, I'm not trying to go to an ice cream or dessert shop. I don't even like that stuff, you know? So I just feel like I just basically said we're not compatible. And he was like, oh, fine, bye. Like, he got so upset, but I'm like, I don't understand why guys do this, but whatever. Am I wrong? Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong.
Liking high-end lunches, which is just, how ridiculous is that as a concept, by the way? High-end lunches and dinners, by the way, you know, don't make you high value. It just makes you expensive and intolerable.
Hold on, man, where you going?
I'm gonna go in the store. You said you was taking me shopping.
Come on, I was taking you shopping, but not no Louis Vuitton.
This is where I want to go shopping. Where
Come on.
you thought we was gonna go?
Man, come on, Forever 21, what you on? I'm not gonna take you some Louis
Forever 21,
Vuitton.
boy. I'm not no Forever 21.
Come on, man, you tripping, man. We going to Forever 21, dude. Come on, dude. I haven't even been knowing you for that long. This is our second date, dude. You tripping,
Okay, so if
bro.
you want to date me, you need to be able to keep up.
Come on, listen. I'm not gonna take you to no Louis Vuitton, bro. This is second date, bro.
She disrespected him several times in less than a minute. He shouldn't buy her a thing after that. How ridiculous.
I was gonna take you shopping. Forever 21. That's the only place we going.
I'm not finna shop at no fucking.
Hey, listen. We not going to no Louis Vuitton. No, I'm good, bro.
Because I don't want to talk to
Listen, I'm good. Listen, I'm not even gonna be arguing with you in the mall like you tripping. I'm gone, bro. Yeah, I'm gone because you're tripping. Man, you tripping, bro. Hell no, bro. Man, yeah, whatever.
The only reason why she's demanding this luxury brand is because it's expensive. That's about it. You know, these luxury brands, it's not as if they're anything special. The women just like the status.
Quick PSA, just something to think about. If a man fully providing for you is the bare minimum, then you cooking for him every single night is also the bare minimum. If him opening every single door for you is the bare minimum, then you picking up his laundry off the floor is also the bare minimum. If him being above a certain height and being in shape is the bare minimum, then you staying attractive and staying in shape is also the bare minimum. If him constantly fixing things around the house, taking care of the yard, whatever it may be, is the bare minimum, then you taking care of the home and keeping it clean is also the bare minimum.
The problem is that a modern woman's quote-unquote bare minimum usually involves just existing and not actually doing anything.
I see this double standard all the time where women will want all of these traits in men and call those things the bare minimum. Yet, when a man asks if they can cook, they say, well, no, you can cook for yourself. You're fully capable. Wouldn't that mean then that you are fully capable of going to work for yourself and providing? And that you don't actually need someone to provide for you? The truth is that serving is an act of love, and despite what social media may be promoting, being a wife does not mean sitting around and doing nothing and just looking pretty all day while your man goes and works his tail off. It's funny that we put all these expectations on men and then call those expectations the bare minimum, but when a man simply just requires that a woman knows how to cook, social media freaks out and calls it misogynistic.
Modern women feel entitled to those double standards and then refuse to give them up for anybody at all.
Ms. Collins, I see you are suing Mr. Sutton for $218.69. Why are we in court today, ma'am?
Mr. Sutton here invited me out on a date and then proceeded to walk out on the tab.
So there's 2 reschedules. He's understanding, I suppose. And then how do you actually get on the date?
There's 2 reschedules, but there's also 2 dates that she said no to. I'm keeping tab.
So then after 2 cancellations, and did you believe those cancellations?
To be completely honest,
You better be, you're sworn in.
Yes.
Yeah.
She made him go through all sorts of nonsense just to get that date. She's not actually the victim here.
No, the first scenario, the modeling, I don't know much about it. I think she could have taken maybe 10 or 15 seconds just to send me something. She told me like 10 minutes before our date. I've already driven there. That was very upsetting to me.
Okay, you left that part out.
We scheduled for 5:30. I showed up at 6:15.
45 minutes late, ma'am. That's not a little. Go ahead.
I got stuck in traffic.
Ma'am, come on, please, go ahead.
Showing up 45 minutes late is living proof of how little she respects this dude's time.
I go ahead and I order myself a margarita because they're my favorite, and I have not eaten all that day, so I'm starving.
So you're telling the court that you said nothing about dinner. You said let's go to drinks.
I said let's go to drinks.
Ms. Collins, did he say let's go to drinks?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, by the time the waiter brings over the food and the margarita, she is on her phone. She's on social media. She's posting, and she starts acting like I'm not even there.
Why would you order a strong drink if you hadn't eaten all day? I mean, this is not a smart idea.
She ordered the salmon at the end. That was the 3rd time they came around. Yeah, so she wasn't even done with the previous place before she starts ordering more food. The other drink, and I'm just fed up. I can't take it anymore. I'm seeing red. And I just decide I have to leave right now, so I'm going to make a big mistake. Yes, I told her I was going to the restroom and I V-lined for my car, and I didn't look back. I did pay for my drinks, though. I sent her that money. Actually, and I have that here for you as well.
Yeah, offer that up to the court.
Give a round of applause to this man who, through constant disrespect, decided to take his manhood and leave.
At least he did this woman the courtesy of paying for his own order and leaving the rest with her.
Ma'am, you are dating for a meal. It's low integrity. It's anti-feminist, and for lack of a better term, it's trifling. The court is convinced, ma'am, that you operated in bad faith, that you wasted this man's time.
Sure.
So the court completely dismisses the plaintiff's claim of $218.69. That is my rule.
She was clearly in the wrong on this one and deserves to get called out for using men for meals.
I'm having a great date with this dude, and then he gets up and he leaves. Did he really just leave? I'm so shocked. Like, what the f? Y'all, I'm not even joking. He in the bathroom. He left. He dipped. He's gone. That is insane. He said, and he just walked away. We getting blocked tonight.
It takes a lot for a dude to walk out on a woman mid-date. She must have been an absolute nightmare, man.
You had to eat, bought you a pack, now you want a car.
Bro, literally, you haven't done nothing for me in like how many years? Like
$500. What are you talking about? I just gave you $500 for your birthday.
In 25 years of living, thanks. 25 years of living, you're my dad. The least you could have done is the $500 in a car after 25 years.
You know what? Since you're so unappreciative, you pay for your own food. How about that?
That's right.
What kind of a daughter calls her father bro? That's just insane to me. All these women using words like bro and dude and all of this, it's so repulsive. You know, imagine men walking around calling each other sister or calling women like sister, even though they're not related. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
What does a Mississauga guy have to do in order to have you?
He has to be maximum 6'7.2.
Okay.
Bank account, credit card info, TikTok info. Every password needs to be mine. If he doesn't share his bank account with me, bro, that just proves he's broke. Bro, don't play with me, actually.
It's impossible to tell if these women are looking for a man or an identity for them to steal. You know, unfortunately, I'm leaning towards the latter at this point.
So how much do you make?
How much
do I make where? What are you talking about?
How much you make a year? How much money do you make a year?
On the first date, that's the type of question you ask?
Yeah, because I only date men that make a certain amount of money.
And what's your criteria? Well, how much is that?
I mean, just tell me how much you make and I'll tell you if you...
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you what you're asking for, do you make that much?
I don't.
Oh.
It's interesting how he has to tell her how much he makes, but she doesn't actually have to say anything at all.
You don't.
The men are the providers. What y'all here for? Y'all providing.
So if we're providing, what are you supposed to be doing?
I'm here to cater and be pampered.
So he has to make a certain amount of money, and you're going to be there to be catered to and pampered. You're not going to keep a man like that. Like, we're just meeting. I don't have to tell you how much I make a year. I don't know if I want to keep you. How about that?
Let's go. I'm ready to go. Take me home. Take me home.
Because whoever going to catch you, they probably going to throw you back in the water anyways.
Whatever, nigga.
Alright, yeah.
Shut the hell up.
She is strong and independent, so in my opinion, she can figure out her own transportation home.
So this is why we have more numbers of women than men on earth. Because men are more exposed to risk than any other thing on earth. Almost everything we use on earth. Almost everything. Name it. What is it? Name it. Almost everything are being built by men, controlled by men, maintained by men.
The frustrating part is how men do the work, but you have modern women insisting on taking all the credit here.
Why would you show up here? Does it look like I'm ready to go on a date? I told you when you DM'd me that you needed to have me in order first. How am I going to go on a date? My hair's not done, my nails is not done. Like, what's going on?
I mean, I'm just trying to check you out. What are we talking about? I thought we were going out. Come on, you look good to me. Let's go.
No, I don't look good.
You look good. Come on, right?
I don't look good to myself. I want my hair and my nails done.
Why you got them done? We just met.
I don't care if we met today. That's your job. But you want...
How much is it?
$250.
$250?
It takes a lot of nerve to tell this man that it's his job to give her money for a hair appointment. Like, let that sink in for a second.
We gonna go out?
And then after I go get my hair and my nails done, yeah. $250. Okay, I gotta call them and make sure that I can get an appointment. And then right here.
Yeah, you want me to wait, ain't it?
How you think that they about to be able to do my hair and nails right now?
You're gonna be sitting there waiting. I'll be right here.
Sitting here waiting?
Yeah. What you mean, no?
I'm gonna call you after I go and get my hair and my nails done. Then we gonna reschedule.
All right, so I see you trying to play games.
I'm not trying to play games.
The look of defeat on that man when he handed her that money is absolutely unreal. A woman's vanity these days is just not a man's responsibility to pay for. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.